All right, it's live.
All right, we're live. Okay. Welcome to our very first live stream. We're going to be talking about E3, our predictions, and later we're going to be talking about the what we think of God of War's ending and possibly what's going to happen in the sequel. So
Yeah,
a lot of
E3,
stuff
E3
we're going to
20.
talk about today.
Yeah, E3 2018 is that time of the year again.
Yeah, it's a big time for gamers, the industry. Um,
Yeah, it kind of doesn't seem like I haven't really been hearing much about E3.
yeah, a lot of the
Maybe,
games though. I mean, you see all those ads on YouTube now popping up.
yeah, maybe it's just me, but damn.
Uh,
Hey, you wanna do the intros? Say who you are.
oh yeah. How can we forget the intros? Yeah. Um, how about you start first since I did the
All right. Well,
intro.
Champion Q45,
That it?
pretty
Okay.
much.
I
Your
guess
average gamer.
average gamer, huh? Um, I'm Darky, and I'm your hardcore gamer. Game all day, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. So E3. That's
Like, so which what's it called? Which company goes first? I think it's a
um,
EA.
EA.
Is it EA?
It's EA.
Yeah. So what do you think? So yeah, theirs is on tomorrow, Saturday, at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So I know the biggest game for them is going to be Anthem. So I
Yes,
mean,
this is really interesting because we all know how Battlefront 2 failed when it first came out, the whole controversy. So this might be the best time for EA to redeem themselves because a lot of people have been talking about this game.
yeah,
And so I believe it's like what, like an open world, kind of like exploration.
yeah. It looks like their own, I guess, their own version of maybe Destiny or whatever. I don't know. It looks.
Actually, I think that's a good description. I think that's what it is. Um, oh yeah, and then it also says, well, Battlefield 5 was already announced. We I think there were some trailers or gameplay.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be
Yeah.
Battlefield, obviously, But yeah, so Anthem, man. So what do you think? I think they're saying 2019. You think they're gonna show more gameplay or?
Well,
Uh,
we haven't really seen that much of the game, so I mean, it'll be interesting if they actually, you
it,
know.
yeah, it looks to me like like I said, Destiny Cross. What's that game? That Ubisoft game, The Division.
Oh yeah. The
But
Division. I think there's a.
and then it kind of looks like a little bit of Titanfall too. I don't know, man. This game is like a mix of like so many different games.
I mean, that's interesting. I think that's what their first take on this type of genre.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much since the last trailer. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something, with it with Anthem. But who knows?
Also, okay, so it's like,
And this
um,
is Bioware, right?
yeah,
Same
this is where
made
so
Mass
it
Effect.
describes it as a third-person shooter in a action role-playing game in a
Yeah,
uh, open world environment. So it has, yeah, kind of like Destiny. I'm getting a Destiny vibe from this. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
exosuits, a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops to 3 in there, the exosuits and all that. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we'll have to see. I mean, EA is not, to be honest. We never know what to get from EA. So
yeah. Well, we get that constant crap of uh, all those sports titles. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, they're probably gonna show off, like Madden 19, all FIFA and all that stuff. That's a given.
Yeah.
But who knows? Anyways, what do you think? Also, Battlefield 5. You think you're gonna see some gameplay there?
Yeah, dude. I think we saw. I don't think we saw. I'm not sure if we saw actual gameplay of it. I think we saw like a kind of like this reveal for it.
Yeah, it was basically like a CGI trailer. Just
Yeah.
you can't really.
To me, though, it seems pretty similar to Battlefield One, but I mean, I don't know that there might be cool additions to this one.
What do you think about the controversy surrounding the whole thing? I mean, there were a lot of people who were, they wanted like a true replication of like World War II.
Mhm.
And apparently, because I don't know if you've seen the trailer, it had the girl with like what's it called, the robotic arm, and people were like, man, this is not an accurate representation of World War II. So what do you think about that?
Uh,
Like, there were no women in the
no,
battle. There were no, yeah, there were no.
yeah, I haven't seen the trailer, but yeah,
Yes.
that's like getting into that political aspect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, but I mean, we don't have to go that far.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's what's kind of surrounding the game right now.
I mean,
Because
if it makes
people were complaining that they wanted it to represent true World War. Because I mean, I think EA said it's supposed to represent World War II, but then
Mhm.
you start seeing like women with freaking robotic arms and women in the battlefield. It just makes no sense.
Yeah,
And all these, you know, it looks like a Call of Duty esque, you know. Even though the way the game looks, it looks like really Call of Duty. Well, like I said, it's just a trailer, so we really don't know. But you never,
I mean, because of that, they might scrap the whole idea, but I don't know. I think they have it planned.
people are still gonna buy it. I
Yeah.
mean, who knows?
But yeah, that's I mean, I haven't seen the trailer, but like yeah, that's I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm mixed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
Anyway,
wouldn't.
yeah, you're probably gonna. I know one thing you can't expect though is freaking probably microtransactions,
That's like
loot
what
boxes.
expected from EA. I mean, you can't say that.
Even Battlefield 1 is damn pretty much dead. I mean, I play it here and there, but
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, man, like freaking deluxe editions are way
yeah,
less.
premium passes and all that stuff.
And I guess we can move on to the next one.
Well, there's sort of a rumor maybe that there's gonna be another Star Wars they're gonna show. You think they're
Oh,
gonna show
I
another
didn't
Star
actually hear
Wars?
about that. How much do we know about that?
Absolutely nothing. I'm just I'm just asking.
So just like a Star Wars, nothing after that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Definitely a lot of sports, so you get to know that for sure.
I mean, that's kind of interesting because like Anthem is supposed to be like, kind of like the big one. I don't know that. I mean, if there is, that'll be really interesting. I mean, I don't know if they're after Battlefront 2, I don't know if they want to continue with that direction. But
Yeah, I think Anthem is also probably gonna be shown a lot in Microsoft's conference.
yeah,
Yeah, Microsoft. Had
there's
this
like,
thing going.
there's like a lot of hype surrounding that game. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was most popular.
They probably do something with EA's was it Games Pass or whatever. They probably, who knows.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, yeah, EA's nobody who watches EA's freaking live stream anyways. Boring.
Yeah, they can probably just finish the stream and then just go literally just see the gameplay
Yeah,
online.
I mean the good thing is it's like only an hour long
Yeah.
usually.
I personally have never seen EA's live stream because of that.
And then most of the games you're gonna see it in other conferences anyways. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so I think Anthem, probably the biggest game there, and then obviously Battlefield. You think there's gonna be any surprises?
Not really. No, not on EA's part, or not in EA's Saturday, whatever. I don't think so. You?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe they'll bring out like an old franchise or something. Maybe I don't know. You never know, but I don't think it doesn't seem like it.
I just can't see them doing the whole Star Wars thing again. I mean, unless it's like completely different than the direction they were going with the Battlefront. I mean, I can't see another one, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's enough for EA. Anything else with EA? You think?
I'm good.
All right. All right. So,
All right,
the
my
next
favorite one, Microsoft, Xbox. You know, everyone loves Xbox.
that one. Yeah, well,
All the good games. You know.
that's debatable. That everybody likes Microsoft, though. You know, but that's
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Microsoft.
Wait, they're on Sunday. They usually do it on Monday. It's interesting. They usually do it like
once in a while, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but it's like Microsoft on Monday morning and then Sony on Monday evening. So I didn't even realize they were doing it on Sunday. That's interesting. Maybe that means they're probably gonna be doing something special. Who knows?
All right, so we obviously have, the biggest Xbox franchises at the moment, the Halo series, which is, I don't know, is it confirmed or is it just like
I've heard rumors, but that's just it.
Okay.
Rumors.
I recently got like I don't know if I told you, but I recently got like a 360 and I beat Halo 3. I get it. I get why the game was like, I think it was the best selling game on the console. And I get the whole thing about it. It was a good game, but I don't know. They have to like, I don't know why people are so like into the series though.
I didn't. Yeah. I played. The only thing I know with Halo. I mean, I played like Halo 2. Yeah, I played Halo 2 multiplayer, and I played a little bit of Halo 4 single player, and I played Halo 4 multiplayer. Halo 4 multiplayer was not all that. I never played Halo 5. I've never really been big on Halo. Oh yeah, speaking about Halo, you think so? Yeah, Halo. It looks like Halo 6 might be there, but also
that's what I was leading up to. Halo 6. I know a lot of people want like the new direction, I guess. Because how long have we been seeing what's his name?
Master Chief?
Yeah, Master Chief 4. I mean, he's a really popular character.
Yeah, so also there are some rumors going on about like the Halo maybe a remastered edition or something coming to PC. Maybe the next Halo will be on PC. And if that's the case, man, I'll probably pick it up, to be honest. As long as but it's gonna be on Windows Store, which is not that great, but hey. Halo on PC, and also
Really interesting. I mean, I'm the same way. If I had my PC with me at the moment,
I think what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna announce maybe a remastered, like Halo Master Chief Collection coming to PC or something like that.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that happening.
I could see that happening as well. But I'm not too hyped for Halo 6. I don't know if it's gonna be a big thing or not. We'll just have to see on Sunday, I guess. But
Yeah,
I do know that Forza is a really big series, and it's been going on for a while.
yeah, but I mean, I guess well, it's Forza Horizon, which is I guess the
Oh yeah,
Horizon series is the more
open world.
popular one. Yeah,
Yeah, open world one. Um,
yeah. So
yeah,
for
that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure if they show gameplay footage for that one, but I mean that'd be interesting because they really did everything with three. Or they probably have to introduce new gameplay elements to it. I don't know. They have to make it more interesting with the third one.
yeah.
Um, let me see real quick.
Now they're saying, what about you? What do you think of Gears of War?
Uh,
There's rumors for new Gears of War.
I'm not sure if Judgment Day is the one I'm thinking about, or four was the not as good.
I think it's
But
Judgment Day. I mean, I played four. Even four was like, it was great. I mean, it was the story, not really. It was really formulaic. Cover, shoot, duck, cover, shoot.
mhm.
And it was the story was short. Story was not like all that interesting, but the graphics and and all that was pretty. It was pretty good. I mean, I mean, I still have Gears of War on my PC, but I just use it for benchmarking. I never. I mean, and also the what's it called, the online pretty much died on PC. Literally, like the week after it came out, you can't find anybody on that on PC.
Oh yeah.
Dead.
Well, this is interesting because I just started.
Cemetery.
Yeah, I just started playing Gears of War.
You
Um,
just started. Oh no,
I
the
just
first
started
one.
the first one. You know, I just got the
Oh,
360.
oh really?
I have one.
I like the first three. First three was good. I didn't never play. I never played Judgment Day. But
That's the
first,
one I think that's the one people have a little issue with, I guess. Out of all the games, out of all the games in the series, but I haven't seen anything about Gears of War or like the new one personally, so I don't know about it.
yeah. So with Microsoft, I mean, we can guess. These their three biggest franchises going to be there: Halo, Gears,
Yeah,
Forza. Do you think there's going to be any?
keeping it a secret, like for Halo, Horizon 4.
What is that noise, dude?
Yeah, I mean, usually I would know something like even Crackdown.
No, I was going to ask. So apart from their big three, titles, do you think there's any going to be any new franchises? Because I mean, they've canceled like for example, what's that game, Scalebound and all that. They've been canceling a lot of projects lately, and now Crackdown 3 has been moved to 2019. It was supposed to come out this fall. So, you think there's going to be any new titles announced? Any new franchises?
I mean, that's a possibility. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't really say, but I mean, the way you're making it sound kind of makes it seem that they would. I mean,
But that's the thing, though. I mean, right now they're losing, I guess, the quote unquote console war. They're really behind
oh
it.
yeah,
And
definitely, yeah. I mean, Sony versus this is like to me is like no competition.
not only that, I mean, yeah, not only that, I mean, like I said, they've been canceling a lot of projects.
Yeah.
And their first party lineup not that great.
Well, you know, Sony has been pushing back games as well, but they still got a ton of releases.
You can't right now. You can't compare Sony's first party lineup to Microsoft. I mean, you look at Bloodborne, The Order 1886, God of War. God of War smokes like half of what Microsoft is offering for first party.
That's what I say. There's like really no comparison.
You got Spider Man. You're looking at Spider Man, Days Gone, Last of Us. I mean, these games are going to be coming out soon. Death Stranding. Well, Death Stranding is going to be on PC also, but more or less.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a possibility that Microsoft would.
I did hear. I mean, I know they. I think they've bought like a couple studios, and also heard a rumor. I think Phil Spencer said, you're trying to make a Horizon Zero Dawn like game, so that's a possibility.
A copycat game is in the works.
Well, they said it was going to be something like Horizon Zero Dawn, like open world like RPG.
I gotcha.
So, we're probably going to see a little bit of sports done, with Microsoft also. And I think I was going to see Anthem because, like I said, Microsoft likes EA. So, you think is going to be anything coming to hardware? Like, is there going to be any hardware news?
The last time I was up to date with the hardware news, it didn't do so well.
Maybe a price drop, or with the Xbox or something.
So I think what the newest version that they have is the Xbox. What is it?
The One X,
The One S, and the
One X.
yeah, the One X, which is supposed to have a cooler, right?
Yeah,
And
the big water cooler you can use
yeah,
to.
the one that failed miserably.
No, that's not the one. No, I was making a joke, like the big water cooler that you can use to, heat your, I guess, boil water or something.
Yeah. I don't know. They really, I don't know. I guess the lifespan of the console is reaching its end. So,
Well, they're gonna make up a lot of, they're gonna talk about how Xbox One X is the most powerful console and 4K this and 4K that.
please cut the bull crap.
I mean,
Um,
from a technical perspective, it is, but I mean, we look at Sony and we're like, well, you can have all the hardware, but if you don't have the software to support it, I mean, what are you doing?
exactly. That's my point being.
You literally have a $500 machine that you're playing Super Lucky's Tales.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Oh, that's another thing that's going to be on there. Minecraft. You definitely, Minecraft is going to be there. They're going to talk about Minecraft and all the new places you could go and whatever.
Honestly, I really can't think of any console that doesn't have Minecraft. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
it makes a lot of money for them, but
I mean, there's so much Minecraft though. Like you have like just like the basic Minecraft, the exploration craft, and all these story modes and all that.
do you think? You think there's going to be any VR like Hololens?
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah. And also, I think they're probably going to talk about Xbox One's Game Pass. I don't know if you heard about it, but Xbox One's Game Pass is going to start offering um they're going to start offering, I guess, first party games.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay like $10 a month, you get these games, like new games. That's apparently what's going to happen. So we might see there might be like a big title that you're going to offer just to push it out there.
So it's essentially like a service that allows you to play.
Yeah, it's in like Netflix, or
Yeah.
what's it called on PlayStation? PlayStation Now.
So it has like a expire time with it as well.
Yeah, it's basically a Netflix for games, and it might be, what I was thinking is they're probably gonna put like a new game on there just to hype it up and just to make it marketable. Say you can go get Game Pass, you can get this game for free.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So are they like is that going to be like further explained or
I don't know.
This is like a
I mean,
confirmed
well,
thing.
they might talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Any chance of seeing the new hardware?
Uh, I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I can't say. Um, really. Um, I don't really focus too much on, Microsoft in general, but I mean, they could. They
I
could
would
really. That's all I have to say.
I would like to see. They might focus. They might put their focus on more focus on PC. Because this whole universal Windows platform. So I would
Yeah.
like to see what they're going to be doing for PC. Because to be honest, if some of their games like Halo, the next Halo, or Master Chief Collection, or whatever's coming to PC, hey, I might be getting it. Maybe Games Pass is going to be on PC. Who knows?
I mean,
Because
that's a good point. I know a recent game that came out on PC. I can't I can't remember if it's on PC and Xbox, but I don't know if you heard of State of Decay, the
yeah, I
two.
heard about it.
Yeah, it didn't do so well. I mean, that was supposed to be like a pretty big game, but I don't know. It just didn't do well. So I don't know.
How did I even make money on this? So they're saying for $10 a month you can get new games, $60 games. Holy shit!
Yeah, so is that it's like their confirmed thing, or is it just like
Yeah, I don't know, but I do know their direction for the Xbox brand and gaming in general is they look like they're going to subscription based gaming. You pay
the
you
future of
pay you,
gaming subscription based?
yeah, so you pay a fee and you basically get the games or whatever. But it looks like they're going towards service, service games as a service. But yeah, it'll be. I'm just gonna be curious, to see what they do. I'm not all that into Microsoft. They haven't really doing anything, and I think they have the most to lose, to be honest. I mean, they have to show up because they haven't really been doing much. There's these games that the Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, they basically were flops, and now Crackdown has been pushed to 2019. So they need to me, they're the ones who need to show up this E3.
Yeah, they really. I think honestly though, if they still have like all the Halo 6, Forza and all that, they might do something like you said, like introduce a new franchise, possibly hardware. I mean it just I don't know. Like yeah, that kind of makes me like wonder, they're pushing all these games and they're kind of behind. So yeah, not really feeling it for Microsoft.
Yeah. What about you think? What's that new game? CG Project Red. So apparently, CG Project Red is Cyberpunk 2077. I think is the game. They already
Mhm.
filed a trademark. You think that's going to be showing at E3? And if it is, I think the best. I mean, the most likely place it's going to show is probably Microsoft's conference. They're probably going to pay them like a lot of money just to get the rights to advertising or whatever they call it, so they can have it on their conference.
Um, I have actually not heard of this one.
Oh yeah, this game. Well, it was reviewed like it's the same developer that made The Witcher 3.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so CD Project Red. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
actually have not played that game either, which I really need to. I don't know what
I
I'm
haven't
doing.
finished it. I just haven't had time. That game, man. It's so large and so long. You have to
Yeah.
literally create time to play that game. You have to literally settle down and just create time for that game.
Okay. Oh, so this one is gonna be. Oh, that's really interesting. I mean, let's see. So a teaser trailer was released in like what, 13?
Yeah, it's been a. You talking about Cyberpunk?
Yeah, Cyberpunk
Yeah, we
2077.
haven't heard anything from it since like 2015.
Dang, dude. I haven't really been
It's like Kingdom Hearts
uh,
3, dude.
what the heck? We should get like something out of this game then. I mean,
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They might be.
somehow.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the biggest. Probably like what if it was going to be on Microsoft's uh conference, that's probably
Yeah,
going to be the game that closes the show.
probably, yeah. I mean, that would seem like a fitting end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we should move on.
Yeah, we should move on from dude. We spent too much time with
Yeah,
Microsoft.
you got lost some words.
All right, the next one is going to be Bethesda, and that's also on Sunday,
Which
but
is
it's
a
at
big one.
6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Pacific time. So, well, the games that are, everybody's looking forward to, obviously Fallout, 76. What do you think that's going to be about Fallout?
Okay, so a lot of people speculate that it's going to be like a multiplayer based one. Um, I mean, we haven't really. I think I've seen the whole teaser trailer for it. Uh, I don't know. I think it's gonna be like a multiplayer based one, kind of like an expansion to Fallout 4. I think that's what the last one that came out. Um,
Yeah, I haven't really seen much about it, but I don't know. I didn't play the last one, so I can't really say much.
yeah, I
But
mean they've been keeping it a secret, really. So we don't really know that much. I know we know a lot about Rage 2 though, a lot.
yeah, have you seen the trailer for Rage 2?
I've seen gameplay for it. All the reveals. So I mean, we pretty much get the idea of what gonna happen in the game, and then we just gotta see like that presentation for it.
Yeah, I never. It looks like a Mad Max sort of, game.
Oh yeah, like kind of like this apocalyptic world type setting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't play the first one.
the first one is actually really good. I have not beat it, but it was pretty good.
I might.
And I
Yeah.
won't be surprised if this one gets the same amount of attention as the first one did, because I know there's like a lot of people excited for this one, and it could be one of their biggest games. Is it for release this year or next
Yeah,
year?
I don't know. They might that they're probably gonna. Who knows? They might say, "Oh, this year," because usually all the game, like for example, last year, all the games that Bethesda showed were all like coming out the year that they showed it. So
Yeah.
who knows? It might come out this year, but then
I could have sworn I actually saw it saying coming in this year. I don't know. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. Second quarter of 2019.
second quarter of 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a joint development between uh, id Software and Avalanche Studios. That's it.
It's software is creators of Doom or
Yeah.
Doom.
Um,
That'd be cool.
yeah, that's why it has like, I don't know if you've seen like the one that I was talking about earlier, the gameplay footage. It has, some of the aspects from the Doom.
Yeah, Doom was great.
Yeah, Doom.
That's how a first person shooter should be done. Is Doom.
Exactly, man. I mean, that game is definitely worth replaying. Definitely have to go replay that game again.
Yeah. Yeah, if I were to buy this game, it would be obviously probably going to be on PC.
Yeah.
It is. It just
So
looks
yeah,
like a
there we
PC
have
shooter.
Rage 2 second quarter of 2019, and yeah, Fallout 76 definitely is a surprise. I think they're keeping it a secret until they reveal it. So it just, I guess they just want to keep us guessing. Some people say it's a single player expansion. Some people say it's like a multiplayer, but I think it's more oriented towards multiplayer. Um, 76. I don't know. I don't think it really describes the player amount.
What do you think of? There's some rumors about Elder Scrolls. Elder
Um,
Scrolls game.
all right. There's gonna be a lot of people uh want me dead for this, but I actually have not gone far into the Skyrim. I've been playing Skyrim.
If people want you dead, hell, they want me chopped in pieces because I haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls. I played Skyrim, but
Come
I
on,
only, I only played like maybe 2 or 3 hours. I just couldn't get into it.
I mean,
Too
the
overwhelming.
I know Skyrim like skyrocketed. Dude. That game is one of the biggest games I know of.
Especially
And
on PC with the mods.
oh yeah, I believe you can do some mods on the Xbox version as well. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I think you can. I think they enabled it.
Yeah, but dude, that's actually a really big game, and I haven't really gotten far into it. But I
It
mean,
is, but not. I don't know. It's just.
yeah, it's probably not for you.
It came out in 2013.
Probably a lot of people that want us dead. Both of us dead.
Yeah, dude, fuck that game.
It's gonna be like an angry mob at your house.
Fuck yourselves. I don't care.
Um.
But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. So then,
Okay, I think they released like Morrowind, like a remastered version of the previous games on the current generation. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah. So, I don't know. I haven't been.
any chance of maybe seeing Doom? Maybe a review for next Doom.
Uh, Seems like it. I've seen some. I don't know, talk about it, but I don't know. Could
That would
be.
be Doom.
I mean, Doom, man, Doom is great.
And
Can't really.
also, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just pondering.
And also, um, there's this game. It's called Starfield, which is an open sci-fi, open universe RPG.
I've not heard about that actually.
Yeah, so that's a rumor. Um,
So
yeah.
have you looked into that or?
So apparently, a leaker that claims, well, yeah, I think the Starfield rumor has been out for a while. So who knows? We might see it, but that's just a rumor now. I mean, that might be like their surprise or something. Because to be honest, what other games do they have to show other than Rage, Doom, maybe an Elder Scrolls, obviously Fallout. So we know there's two gonna be confirmed, right? Fallout and Rage,
Yeah.
and then there's some news about the new Elder Scrolls, maybe some Doom, and then this game called Starfield. So and then Fallout, another mobile game for Fallout.
Oh yeah, I don't know how big that would be though. I mean,
I mean, how big was Fallout Shelter?
was it big? I don't know.
I never played it, but it looked. I don't know.
Too many questions, no real answers.
Yeah, that's what E3 is about, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just like they want us to get hyped, and then we just
Yeah,
have to experience
yeah,
it,
that's the
whether
thing.
we
That
like it or
it's
not.
yeah, it's like all the hype, and then we watch the conference, and you're just disappointed. Well,
Yeah,
last year Bethesda was actually pretty good, short and sweet,
no,
and they're like, and then the end of the conference were like, yeah, all these games are coming out this year. It's like, oh,
I,
cool.
I don't know if you've seen like um I can't. When did Rainbow Six Siege come out? Was it like a year or 2 years ago? I know the E3.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if you've seen the gameplay for like when they were doing it on E3. I mean, it looked like a lot of people were excited for it just because you know how they were going with like the realistic and everything like that. But when the game came out, it's toned down. Like it's like typical EA crap that they pull off. So I
Yeah,
mean,
they
EA,
make the game look so
I,
great in the E3, and then it gets toned down when it comes out.
yeah, they're really well known for that.
Yeah, that's yeah, well, I mean that's typical EA though.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people they're they don't uh they don't want to get too hyped for yeah, but I mean, I know I'm definitely hyped for Rage 2, and I guess we'll just wait and see for Fallout 76. And then Starfield, I'm not too sure about.
Hopefully, a Doom, shows
Yeah,
up.
Doom as well.
Yeah. Um, this is pretty much it for Bethesda. I mean, really not much. So there's
Still
gonna be, yeah. So it looks like there's gonna be a new guest at E3. It's called Devolver Digital, and it looks like they're gonna be having a conference.
Huh. So this is interesting.
First of all, what has this company done?
Nothing.
Devolver. Let me search them up. I know they make some games, but let me see what kind of games they've made because I don't really don't know.
So is this like a FOB type developer or
No idea. Apparently, what games do they make? 90.
um
Oh, okay. They've made like Hotline Miami,
oh
Shadow
dude,
Warrior.
no way. No way. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, I think I've actually played this game.
Yeah, so Shadow Warrior, Shadow War 2, Broforce, Hotline Miami, The
Yeah.
Talos Principle. Those are the games they made. I've never played any of their games. Serious Sam.
Serious Sam is one that I'm looking at, and I've heard of this game actually.
It's on PC. I mean on PC. It's on Steam. I've seen it on Steam. I just never bought it.
Wow.
Oh, and they make is it Ali Ali too? But anyways, they're gonna be in E3. I don't know why, but
Mm.
and their conference is gonna be at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
So I guess maybe like a shooter I'm expecting because that's what they're.
They might, they might, they might announce like a Hotline Miami or a
I don't know, dude. I
Serious,
see a lot of Serious Sams here.
maybe Serious Sam, Shadow Warrior, maybe. Well, they only have like 15 employees, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about this developer. Do you have anything else to say about, it, or we just move on?
I mean, same here. I have nothing to say about it, except for Serious Sam. I have played the series before, and that's it. I mean, it was an okay game. That's it.
All right,
Moving on.
yeah, moving on. Back to
All right, now this is
actual game news.
yeah.
So Square Enix, it's gonna be on Monday.
Now this is a big one.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention with the Microsoft conference. I think Tomb Raider is gonna be there. Tomb Raider was there. I think it was whenever the last Tomb Raider came. And if you remember when Tomb Raider came out, it was like a timed exclusive for like 6 months. You think this is gonna happen again with this Tomb Raider with from Microsoft?
Probably not. I don't think so.
I think it's gonna probably gonna be on like their Game Pass, just to promote their Game Pass.
Could be a possibility though.
But anyways, yeah, Square Enix. So we know Tomb Raider. I don't know what's called. Shadow. Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now this is supposed to be the third and final part, I believe.
By the way, I have not played any of them. I played the first. I know.
Okay, no, I can understand Skyrim, but I give you no excuse for this one, man.
Just doesn't interest me, man.
I mean, it's just one of those games where you just have to get on and play it. Like,
I played the first couple hours of the first one, the reboot, the first Tomb Raider. I think it was 2013.
okay,
After that, I didn't finish it.
oh, okay. So was it
I
just
played like 3 or 4 hours of the game. Just couldn't. It didn't
bored, or is it just like
not bored? It was boring.
okay.
Dude, I was looking for caves and just walking around. I'm like, what's going on?
I mean, I liked it. I liked the first two. The first one, the second one was great as well. Definitely not an Uncharted ripoff. I think this game has its own touch to it. I just like it. I mean, I think they did a great job with the first two.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's an Uncharted ripoff with the cutscenes and everything, and the whole, I guess,
I just
jumping
think
mechanism.
Own tone, like it's. I know it's a lot darker, and it just focuses, on more of like survival and all that. So, I mean, it's this one. I think we only got to see like a very brief teaser trailer for it. We haven't really seen any gameplay. I know a lot of people played the gameplay, but they couldn't show it. So, I mean, this will be interesting. I know I can't wait for it. I'm excited.
Nice.
And I guess we can talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if you played any of the previous ones.
Nope.
This is actually going to be a big one. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of I guess you could say fandom for Kingdom Hearts.
Well, yeah, I would think if they're gonna be on. I mean, if Square Enix is gonna be at E3,
Oh yeah, dude. This game.
they have some things to
I know
reveal.
I think I was like at a GameStop the other day, and there were a lot of people out there for the Kingdom Hearts, like the pre-order and all that. So it's a pretty big game.
There were people. There already pre-orders for it.
Yeah, dude.
Hey. Also, you think they're gonna find anything about Final Fantasy VII remake?
It's actually been a while since I've heard anything for that one.
Yeah, that and Kingdom Hearts. We haven't seen it since 2015, or since they showed it at Sony's conference. I think in 2015.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much of it, but I do want to see a possible like maybe additional gameplay or maybe like a official release date, hopefully. That game has been postponed or pushed back so many times. But
what about a new Just Cause? You think there's gonna be a new Just Cause there?
That's a good one. Let's see. I know the third one. I think the third one is the most recent one, and that was pretty popular. Yeah, there's a strong possibility. I think so. I think they might include a Just Cause or additional Just Cause. There's a high possibility for that. I don't know. I think there might just be setting up like a surprise for Final Fantasy VII. Just to be honest. And then it also says 16 on it as well. So
Interesting.
that's
What? Yeah, what else? Marvel. They said maybe a Marvel's Avengers game.
oh yeah, because of the Infinity War, all that
Like,
hype.
yeah,
I
who
mean,
knows?
yeah, that'd be interesting for them to take a take on it, though. I don't know how it'll go.
Yeah,
Maybe like a fighting game. I don't know.
maybe a Soul. Isn't what about Soul Calibur? Isn't that Square Enix's?
I'm not sure. I haven't played the series.
Soul Calibur is made by Square Enix, right? Oh
Uh,
no, is it? I don't know. No, it's Namco Bandai. Never mind.
at Bandai Namco. How can we get that wrong? Hmm.
All right.
Let's see here.
So is that all your predictions for Square Enix? Anything? I don't think it's gonna be
Uh,
I think it's just gonna be like a run of the mill conference. There might be a surprise with Final Fantasy 7 and Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna have anything else planned. And then also Tomb Raider is gonna be there, but there might be a game that we haven't seen. Maybe a Just Cause. So
um, yeah, I think that's probably it. Oh yeah, the other series though. I just finished. Um, is it Deus Ex or Deus Ex or whatever?
oh, Deus Ex. Oh, you think there's gonna be another Deus Ex?
Yeah, dude. I think I have Mankind Divided. That was a really good game, and it might be interesting for them to maybe, I don't know, either at least give us a hint of some of maybe like, that they're in the works or something.
Yeah, they might show that. Who
I mean,
knows?
it's a pretty popular series. I mean, I wouldn't imagine
Yeah,
them.
definitely. But yeah, that could be a definite surprise.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like to see.
Like I
Uh,
said, I mean, they have a conference. I think this is the first time they're being there, so they probably have some stuff to show off.
I think probably Final Fantasy VII is gonna be like the biggest thing, but that's just me. Um, Either Final Fantasy VII or something about Final Fantasy 16. I think that's gonna be like their. But there's always Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is gonna kind of be like
Yeah,
the highlight.
yeah. I need to play Final Fantasy 15. I was waiting for it to come out on PC to get the complete edition.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Uh, I think there's like a Royal edition that came on the PS4, and that one requires internet, but the standard version does not. I don't know what the difference is between those two. I don't know if it's like if it's multiplayer based. I don't know. That's just really strange.
Probably. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But I think that's it for Square Enix. And
It's a
then
great
next,
lineup.
huh?
I said it's a great lineup. I mean, all
Yeah,
three.
it could be. I'm just not really. The only ones I'm really interested in is Final Fantasy 7 and maybe Deus Ex.
Yeah. I guess we move on.
Yeah, so Ubisoft, which is
Okay,
also
now this is interesting.
yeah, it's also on Monday. It's 1 p.m. Dude, how many conferences are on Monday? You have Square Enix, Ubisoft, PC Gaming Show, Sony's. Damn, you get your popcorn ready. Oh shit!
Get ready for the show.
Don't even, dude. Stay in your underwear all. Sit on the couch and fucking
Do like
popcorn
Monday.
and
I mean, I understand Sunday, but Monday. That's interesting.
literally. I mean, if you have no life, I guess you can do that.
1 p.m.
Why
though. I
not?
mean, that's I mean, they saved all these good ones for Monday. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch 4. I'm just gonna watch highlights.
I mean, that's what I
this,
usually
is,
do.
this is this is crazy.
But yeah, so many titles for Ubisoft or
Oh
Monday.
yeah, Ubisoft is gonna be interesting. So,
Uh,
new Assassin's Creed.
Now this is interesting. I haven't played Origins, but I know it's a good game. So I think this one is going to take place in what like uh the Greeks. I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
So I mean, are we going to go down and just battle in armor and swords and crap? That this is interesting. I don't know.
It's gonna be like a Rise Son of Rome 2.0. That's another one we didn't mention for Microsoft. So
Well,
Rise Son of Rome.
Ubisoft. I mean, they did they did say that they want to go into a different direction. So
Meaning now we're gonna have guns and game. I'm just kidding. It's probably gonna be. Yeah, they said Greeks. That'd be
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, not too much information released about it. We just saw this logo and brief CGI crap.
Yeah. So and also, do you think there's maybe the Division sequel? I
Was
think
that?
that's been announced already. Is it?
I'm not even sure if the first one was good or not. I haven't played it. I haven't really been keeping track with the division
Um,
at all.
I mean, I've heard both. Both sides. Yeah. So there might be a new Division. What else?
Oh yeah, I did hear a possibility of a Splinter Cell game. That's a rumor.
Yeah, Splinter Cell. That would be great.
I mean, that's great. I mean, the last one we had was a long time ago. So, I mean, if we do get a Splinter Cell, man, I mean, that's just like gonna add it to their list of good games, and that'd be really good for Ubisoft because I know a lot of people want another Splinter Cell game.
Yeah, I just thought of a game, but I just forgot it. Damn it. Anyways, yeah.
Um,
Is there what are
I'm
any
not
other
too
game?
sure about Beyond Good or and Evil 2. I haven't heard about that.
It's not a Ubisoft game. It's a Sony game. Oh no, I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, shit. Look at me. I was thinking about Beyond Two Souls. Yeah,
No,
Beyond.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's what it's called. I have no idea what that's about.
Yeah,
But yeah, is that it for Ubisoft?
yeah. So the Division, Assassin's Creed, um, Splinter Cell.
I think that's going to be like Assassin's Creed is obviously going to be the main highlight, but
Well, no, Splinter Cell was announced. That's going to be the main highlight.
well, yeah, if we
Because
get it.
because we expect Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, we're expecting it, but we're not 100% sure. So I'm just saying for the moment.
I think.
That,
Well, yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of talk about Splinter Cell, but I mean, I don't know. It might or might not. We just have to, like we said, man, it's just like getting hyped for all these games. So either be disappointed or it turns out the other way.
That's what E3 is about, right? Hype it up, and then
Hype it up as much as
just
you can, and then it just goes from there.
yeah.
So I guess that's it for Ubisoft, man.
So PC gaming show next.
Yeah, it doesn't really nothing
It was
there.
horrible last year, dude.
Oh, really? What happened?
It was just bad overall.
Um,
Yeah, nobody watches this. Yeah, nobody wants to watch. I
all
mean,
right.
what are they gonna announce? Steam?
uh,
Maybe you could talk about the prices of graphics card and how expensive it is to buy build a PC now.
it's funny.
And RAM is like twice as expensive as it was. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not gonna watch PC gaming show. I didn't even know they had one last year, but they did.
I actually didn't even bother to watch that segment, so I don't even know too much about it.
All
I
right.
guess moving
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So the big dog,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sony.
We're
Last but
probably
not
talking
least.
about this majority of the stream.
Yeah, we can talk about this till freaking I don't know to the end of the year.
Yeah, too much stuff going for them.
But yet again, though, I was kind of disappointed last year. I think it ended a little too abruptly. I think the last year was probably one of the shortest E3s. I mean, the flow was good, but most of the games we've already seen, and I'm hoping that's not what we're going to be this year. Because last year it was short. It was very unexpectedly short, and most of the games we've already seen. So hopefully, maybe this year we can. I know they're actually not even going to be at E3. They're going to be holding their own kind of venue. They're not going to be at the E3 venue.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what they did last year and the year before. Yeah. But anyways, so Sony, well, I mean, what can we start from here? I guess this is
Pick your spot, man. We can just talk from there.
okay. Let's since this one's gonna be coming out this year, let's just talk about Spider Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm the nerd. I actually went ahead and pre-ordered the collector's edition. I don't know if you know that or not. Um, I mean, I don't care. Whatever goes on with the game, I'm cool with it. But I think you did bring up an interesting point about the game that they were focusing more on the gameplay elements and not much of the story, or that's how it looked like from, the reveals and all that. But, honestly, to me, I think they've been purposely hiding that so they can kind of build it up to this moment. And we don't even know who the main villain of the game is and all that. A lot of people are speculating could be, the Green Goblin.
I would expect because this seems to be only a multiplayer only. I mean, not a multiplayer, a single player only game.
Yeah.
So obviously they're probably gonna try to keep the single player, under wraps as much as possible.
Yeah, yeah. And then this is like I mean, I guess when they have this showing, they're gonna uh I guess bring it out to the table and they might, reveal because I think they mentioned they're gonna reveal some really important stuff about the game. So
I really want to. Yeah, I'm definitely
this is a big
excited.
this is a really big one for Sony, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just looking forward to the gameplay, web swinging. Hopefully, they have that to a T. But like I said, it looks to me like they're focusing so much on gameplay and not so much on story. They want to get the game mechanics perfect, and because of that, the story might suffer a little. It might be like a generic story.
Yeah. Um, what else? I mean, they incorporated. I mean, there's just so much stuff to the game, though. I just think it's going to be balanced. I mean, everything. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, man, this is a really big thing for Sony. This game.
This could possibly be obviously the name is it's a household name, but this could possibly be a system seller.
Yeah. And Insomnia is no joke either. I
Yeah, this
mean,
is made by this Insomniac, and this is not, from what I look at, this is not just a story like a movie based game. This is just an actual story.
yeah. I mean, I think they're gonna reveal something really big, definitely, and we're gonna see some good stuff from them, no doubt. And I'm excited. Like I said, I just went ahead and pre-ordered the collector's edition like an idiot, but hey, YOLO.
Definitely. Yeah, so I think Spider-Man, that's obviously huge. Um, I mean, what else can we say about that? We'll just wait till the game comes out. I know there's gonna be like custom skins, so different Spidey suits,
Yeah.
and also they were talking about also, possibly DLC.
Oh
Like
yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
yes, DLC. So that'll be cool. All right, so the next, what do you think of Death Stranding?
What can I say, man? I mean, it's
What
the
can you say
crazy
from those trailers? I mean, you
all
would think,
over.
yeah, from those two trailers we've seen, the trailers we've seen so far, dude, I don't know.
I don't even know what I'm expecting.
You would,
like,
yeah.
like I don't know. It's
I mean,
been kept secret. Like,
People say Kojima's a genius, but he can also just be, I don't know. He can also be really high while he's making these games.
um,
Yeah, these trailers don't make any sense.
they really don't. Like, I don't get. Well, I don't know where the baby falls in though. I mean, I don't know. To preserve life? I don't know.
And you never know, man. With especially with Kojima, I mean, even those trailers might not even be what the game's going to be about.
This could be the result of the departure. I don't know. Um, I mean, yeah, I this is basically like a like it like plays with your like mind. Like I remember when I was watching the trailer, I was like dumbfounded.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see more of the game. Actually, hopefully, we actually see some gameplay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you're right. That's the thing. We didn't see any gameplay, so that'll be. I know we've seen. I know Norman Reedus motion capture and his image, all that is in there.
yeah, and then he also has Del Toro with him.
Yeah. That's who it was.
So, I mean, it looks like I said, it looks like a good game. It looks like it's gonna be a great game. It's just we
There's
just don't know much
too much
about it.
questions, too much mystery to it. I like it though. I mean, I like it, but yeah, like just like you said, I want to see more of it, and hopefully we'll get some gameplay and all that good stuff.
Yeah. What's the likelihood of Kojima actually being there?
I mean, if it's something really big, then yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Mm. All right, so there's this game called Ghost of Tsushima, and this is gonna be Sucker Punch's new game. Sucker Punch has not been in E3. It's been they've had a long absence from E3, so this is gonna be uh their comeback, I guess. And apparently, this game, it looks like it takes place in feudal Japan, so samurais and all that. I don't
Okay.
know, have you seen it?
I mean, I'm a big fan of the Infamous games, but I actually did not hear about this one. Yeah, I mean, do we know if it's like if we're gonna get any gameplay or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm hoping we get gameplay.
Yeah. Sounds interesting though, but I know I'm a huge fan of Infamous. I love those games. So,
Yeah, it looks like it's taking a different direction though. from Infamous, but yeah, this is Sucker Punch's game.
I'm just so surprised that they're not doing another one though.
Well, they probably just want to take a break from Infamous.
Yeah. I guess we can move on from there and talk about a really big game.
Yeah, so The Last of Us Part 2.
I mean, what can be said about this? I think we've seen um, uh, a lot of teasers, man. But I don't know. I think so. I played the first one. I think I beat it. What 3 4 months ago? I think I beat it, and I'm late to the party. But
Yeah, you're about 5 years late.
yeah, 5 years late. Only 5 years late, you know. But
That came out in what 20? No, not even. Yeah, you're like 6 or 7 years late. That came out in like 2010. Jesus.
yeah, yeah, just a little bit late,
No,
you know.
2000. Actually, no, 2009. Yeah, you're like 7 years late.
Yeah, it's better late than never, you know. But
No,
playing
8 years late.
playing as what's his name? Joel
Cole.
Cole?
We were talking about Infamous, right?
No, I'm talking about The Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
playing,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
playing as Joel in the first game. I mean, he's badass. But I did hear about this game is going to focus more on uh what's her name? Ellie.
Yeah, she's gonna be the main character.
Yeah, kind of like yeah, shifts. So how do you feel about that? Are you like, do you think that's a good idea, or do you want to play more of Joel, or do you think we're gonna play as Joel at all?
I think we're probably gonna play as Joel at some point just to pay homage to him because a lot of people had a lot of I guess connection with Joe, like could really relate to him. So it looks like this was gonna be Ellie's. She's gonna be the main character,
Yeah.
but I mean, some people are kind of upset because they really want to play as Joel.
I mean, there were a couple of points. I mean, a couple of levels in the first game that you could play as Ellie. Um, and yeah, in the
Yeah,
first.
like yeah. So yeah, and the first game, yeah, you could play as
I mean, if
Ellie.
you think of it, those were some really really important parts too, because it kind of tied in, you know, with you know the story and all that. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's gonna be more of Ellie and kind of like a homage to Joel. So yeah, I mean, but it's a pretty big game nevertheless.
have you seen the trailers for it?
I've seen the trailers for it. I've seen the trailers for the new characters as well.
Yeah, some of
And
these characters are like unnecessarily just well. This is probably going to get a little bit into a little bit of politics, but they're kind of forced.
in what ways?
Like one of the characters is like a transgender, like for what reason we don't know.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, yeah.
Just to, I guess, just to have a token transgender, just to say, we support transgenderism. I don't. Pretty dumb, but I know Ellie's. Also, yeah, Ellie's. It looks like Ellie's mom's gonna be in the game too.
So is that confirmed, or I thought that was just like a speculation?
I think it's still speculation now, but the lady in the lady in the latest trailer looked. People are saying that's probably gonna be Ellie's mom.
Uh,
The lady who was like with the huge arms.
oh yeah.
It's funny. She's got these huge arms, but we're supposed to be like what's it called? Apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
She looks like a bodybuilder. Like, where are you getting the food to feed yourself?
Yeah. I mean, this in general, man, like I know the first part ended kind of like abruptly, like it just kind of ended, and this is a really big play. Um,
Yeah,
so
so it looks like it's going to. Well, she's all grown up now, so it looks like there's been a couple of years that have passed.
yeah,
Obviously,
come to think of it, we haven't seen Joel at all. I don't think we've seen. Did we see him in the trailer?
well, yeah. In the very first trailer they showed, he was there.
Oh, he was there. I don't remember seeing his face though.
Yeah, they showed him. I think the first when they first revealed it, the first trailer. Yeah, he was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, so
Yeah, but that's probably this game is probably going to end the show. I think they're going to show gameplay.
yeah. So it's gonna be probably like uh I don't know. Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2, Part 2.
Yeah, they're going to show gameplay. Well, I'm predicting they're going to show gameplay. That's probably going to end the show. And also, supposedly Red Dead Redemption is supposed to be at E3, maybe. So who knows? This might Red Dead Redemption might show up at E3's
Yeah, kind of like
conference.
yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Last of Us coming out? You think next year, 2019, like fall,
Probably like what, second quarter, to be
like
honest.
summer?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be in the fall.
Yeah, probably around the same time as Days Gone By, or I think that's what Days Gone. I
Yeah,
think
Days Gone. That's another game too. They already showed gameplay of game Days Gone. So what do you think about that game?
uh I mean, that game, I don't know if you've seen the parts where like the zombie horde comes like directly at you, and it's kind of like you have to run away from it, but at the same time you have to, survive. It's pretty crazy. I like the whole open world aspect of the game. I know a lot of people have been complaining that it might just be like your generic survival zombie type, you know, game, but I think it's gonna be like a well balanced game, and it might have like, I know it has like some horror aspects to it. So I mean, it'll be interesting. I really wish they're gonna hopefully have an official release date for the game, because
Yeah,
I
I think
know that
they just said like 2019. So I'm
yeah,
thinking maybe first
like
quarter 2019.
yeah. What was it, second quarter? I think that's what they said.
Well, they don't have any games planned for the first quarter. Sony doesn't. So I'm thinking first maybe Ghost of Tsushima, but I doubt it. Um,
But yeah, man, I'm because I know this game has been in the works for. Okay, so it says I'm on Wikipedia and it says February 22nd.
yeah, that could be. Yeah, maybe. I think they may have confirmed it. I'm not sure.
I think there was like a trailer that was released for it just 2 days ago, a day ago. I just remembered.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. Yeah, February 22nd, 2019.
Okay. So, yeah. So also with Sony's, I think as it to be expected, with the Call of Duty is going to be there, obviously, because Sony has like the marketing rights to that. So Call of Duty 4 is going to be there in some shape or form. Um,
Oh yeah, I'm interested in seeing what you think about the whole multiplayer only
uh,
aspect of it.
I think it's cheap. It's basically screwing the consumer because we're basically getting half of a product. And apparently, I think they said there's no single player, but there's gonna be like a battle royale mode.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, this whole battle royale thing, they're just trying to, that's what's hot now because of Fortnite and players unknown, but they're just probably just trying to cash in, but who knows how that's gonna work.
So when it actually does come out, it may not be a big thing.
Yeah, dude. Every year we say Call of Duty is not gonna sell. No, but people are always talking about, oh, they're not gonna buy the Call of Duty, and it ends up being like the largest selling game of that year. So I don't know, man. Call of Duty is Call of Duty. I stopped playing after Black Ops 3. I haven't played the last two games, or if it was it Infinity War and what was the other one?
No, World War II.
Yeah, I haven't played. So Call of Duty is Call of Duty, and who knows? I really don't care. I mean, I might pick it up, but probably not. And
Yeah.
maybe yeah, okay. And then they're saying maybe a Destiny 2 expansion might show up.
Not a real big fan of
Yeah,
Destiny.
yeah. Let's move on from Destinies.
Yeah.
I don't hear anybody talking about that game, dude.
All right, but yeah, it does mention God of War DLC though. That's interesting.
You want to save that to the end? Because I know we're going to talk a little bit about God of War's ending.
Yeah, we could. We
All
could.
right.
Yeah.
And also rumors for Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. You think it's too early for that, or or you think that's an
The
actual
game came
thing?
out what? Like the game came out last year? Yeah, last year.
Was it last year? Yeah, February last year, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a possibility, but we really didn't hear anything. um
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think it's too early.
Yeah, I really don't think I really don't think they have anything planned for that. I don't think so.
What about what was that Killzone?
Like a possible Killzone game in
Yeah,
the works.
Killzone in the workings. Yeah,
Uh, could be. That's a good possibility. Uh, they might be working on that. Yeah, I don't know.
or yeah, Killzone, or what was the maybe a SOCOM? Dude, if
I thought that
SOCOM shows
series
up in
died
E3,
well with SOCOM 4.
holy shit! Or Twisted Metal.
Yeah, that'll be the end of it.
Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
and so obviously from Software, they showed a game. It's, I forgot what it was called, but it's basically like a 30-second trailer, and it shows you absolutely nothing.
Like just nothing.
Well, I mean, it just shows you like, okay, the game is called Shadows Die Twice. Some people are saying this is maybe a Bloodborne sequel,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't look like it.
I've not heard about that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really interesting.
Apparently, From Software is going to be there with a new game.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's another thing to look out for. And is there anything else with Sony's? You think who do you think? Oh, who do you think is gonna? Well, we have one more. Nintendo, which is on Tuesday.
All the fanboys get ready for Tuesday, I guess.
So Nintendo, you're looking at maybe another Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Smash Bros. Yep, that's a big one. Oh no, I think the biggest one is probably the Pokemon. Definitely, I think Pokemon is going to be the biggest.
Yeah, Pokemon,
We're
Fortnite.
speculating. what it might be. No one's for sure. They haven't really touched upon it, but that's a big one.
And also, some rumors of Fortnite coming to Switch.
I don't know, man. I mean, I know I'm not gonna get it. I'm not a fan of Fortnite itself, but I mean, you have a Switch. You learn that Fortnite's coming to it. Maybe you don't have a PS4 or PC or Xbox, and you just have a Switch. I don't know. You might. That's probably a good idea for them to release it on Switch, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I'm also. I haven't really gotten into Fortnite. I mean, I played. I bought Players Unknown's Battleground, and hell, we thought that was going to be. And now look at where it's at now. We thought that was going to be, all the great. But everybody's moved to pretty much Fortnite. So
Yeah, like what PUBG was there for like how many months? It was going for some months really strong, and then Fortnite came out, and then it kind of just
took up the steam.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Fortnite is just like it's so crazy. So many tournaments, so much competitive play. It's like that's just one of the reasons why I can't get into it.
And also, there's 100 players, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that's gonna run on the Switch though. Anyways, and then also rumors of Metro Prime 4.
So is this gonna go back? I don't know. Have you played any of the previous ones, the Metroid Prime series games?
Nope.
So
not a fan of Nintendo.
I think it's like what, like a first person shooter, or either like a side scroller.
Isn't it like mature rated?
Is it? I thought it was T.
I don't know. I think they used to have mature rated. I know. Oh yeah, I think Bayonetta is like the mature rated game for
that's definitely
for Switch.
But I'm not sure, dude. Like,
yeah, Nintendo fanboys or anything Nintendo does. I mean, Nintendo can literally show up and do nothing, and they will say Nintendo won. Exactly.
So yeah, it's a first person. So it's just gonna expand on the previous one.
They can literally bring Satoru Iwata's corpse on stage, and they'll say Nintendo won the conference.
Yeah, like. Okay, so this is interesting. I guess the game is moving developers. So
what game?
Metroid Prime 4. So instead of being developed by the people that made all the other ones, like the Prime series, I guess.
That's usually not a good thing.
Yeah, but there's actually a pretty good amount of hype for this one. I mean, like you said, Nintendo fans, I mean, they're kind of easy to please, So
yeah, just throw them a bone and they'll be happy.
I mean, Metroid is actually a pretty popular series. I know they've released a couple of bad games.
Dude, if a Pokemon logo shows up, dude, all the Nintendo fans will wet their pants. Dude, they'll be freaking having wet dreams and shit. So
yeah. Thing is, though,
all they have to do is just show. Huh?
There's so many Pokemon games, and hardly one of them is bad, at least to the fans.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm not gonna watch Nintendo. But so
yeah.
So these are all the conferences. So who do you think is gonna, I guess, win E3?
Do I really need to answer this?
No, but you might be surprised, or we might see some surprises, and
Um.
It's obviously going to be PC gaming show, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm going for that. I'm rooting for them because they have like a bunch of planned things. So
They're probably going to have like a Fortnite tournament. They're not even going to show gameplay. They're just going to
it,
have a tournament.
yeah, but yeah,
The winner gets like a new PC or something.
I'm gonna
Nah,
say
so
Nintendo, dude. I'm gonna say Nintendo is probably gonna have the biggest. Um, Nintendo's gonna be hot. I think that's. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
you sure?
Yeah.
Or are you sleepy? You sure
Nah,
you're
man. Um, I'm leaning towards obviously Sony, because Sony. What else to say about
I
them?
mean, look at the lineup at Sony, man. If all these games, if freaking Death Stranding shows up, a Ghost of Tsushima shows up, a Spider Man, Last of Us, possible
I mean,
Killzone,
that Final Fantasy VII. There's a lot of people waiting for that game.
also
So
Shenmue. I never played that game. And then you have From Software. Sony looks like they're gonna take it this year, but I mean, I think Nintendo could be a close second. Or if Microsoft, gets their head out of their ass, maybe I mean, hell, who knows? Microsoft can
I think they're
drop some bombs.
no. I think Microsoft is done, or at
I don't
least
know,
for
man. If they announce Halo for PC, gonna be that's a big deal.
might be, but I'm still rooting for Sony.
Hey, we have one viewer. Hey, shout out to that one viewer.
I did not even know that.
Yeah. So we have one viewer, man. Whoever you are, man, shout out to you. Tell your
Man,
friends.
Bill, unknown. We appreciate it.
Definitely. It's really, and it's also like super late too. So,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah,
I
I'm
guess that
thinking,
wraps it up for the E3, huh?
yeah. So one more topic for E3. Well, just two short topics. So E3 is open to the public, and how do you think that's gonna go?
Um, I know a lot of people are, you know, for those people that are allowed, I know they're going to be wanting to get a little taste for themselves. So, but I did read like 15,000 tickets
Dude,
were
15,000. That's crazy.
were
You're gonna
sold
be.
last year. I mean that I did not even know that. Like I just figured that out.
It's not even worth to me. To be honest, I mean, all the big games are probably gonna be like have long lines, and not only that. I mean, you have to think about hotel, food. 15,000 people are gonna be there. All the hotels are probably gonna be taken, and then traffic and yeah. So I think really need to move E3 to a different location, like maybe like a Las Vegas or here in the East Coast, maybe.
Well, they did have E3 long time ago back in Atlanta.
Hell, if they bring it back to Atlanta, that'll be awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, that's just more reason for more. I mean, 15,000 last year, maybe 15,000 again, maybe just a little bit more. I don't know. That'll be interesting if they increase it, increase the amount this year.
Yeah, I really think they need to move it to a different city.
Yeah, I probably have to agree with that.
A lot, maybe like I said, Las Vegas, maybe even somewhere in Texas, like Houston or Dallas or somewhere, or yeah, like you said, Atlanta. Just don't move it to New York. That's just so cliche and it's too much traffic and hectic stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can move it to like Orlando. You know,
Yeah,
that's
give the East Coast a chance, huh?
yeah, give the East Coast a chance. Why does the East Coast keep having to fly all the way
I
to the
mean,
West Coast?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't even know why they even moved it to Atlanta at that one time though. I think
or
it
even
was
a Chicago would be great.
Chicago. You think Chicago's gonna be good?
I don't know.
I don't know about
Maybe.
Chicago, but I mean, I'll root for Atlanta. I'm not sure about Chicago.
What about Biloxi, Mississippi?
Definitely the most populous, place. There's,
Biloxi. It's like they call like their like Black Beach because there's like beach and a bunch of black people that goes. Oh yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Anyways, so and also I guess this kind of ties into our next topic, which is the future of E3. So especially nowadays, a lot of these companies, these like Sony, and they're starting to not rent like, floor space on E3. They're starting to do their own like conferences and renting out different venues. So and also it seems like E3 is kind of the E3 hype is kind of fading away. So what do you think E3 is going to be in the future? You think
Stay more of the
it might just
same.
die out or stay out? Yeah, stay more the same. Because nowadays you have so many independent um, journalists, right, on YouTube. You just start a YouTube channel, and technically, you get your following, and that's it.
I
So
mean, yeah, I kind of have to say that it's changing. So I think it's going to definitely change. But I don't think it's going to change anytime soon, though. I think it's going to remain how it's been doing in the past, few years. I don't think it's prone to changing, soon. I think it's going to take some time for it.
well, I think what's gonna save it is the culture around it. Around this time of the year, everybody's looking for E3
Yeah.
news and E3 rumors. So I mean, there's a big culture around E3, but the conferences now, and then that's another thing too is a lot of stuff. All the excitement kind of goes out because some of this stuff already leaked days before E3. The shows, so we kind of know what to expect coming in. There are sometimes you get a few surprises here and there, but nowadays you have so many different conferences. You have like Tokyo Game Show, and then the PlayStation has their in December. I think I forgot what like PSX, and then you have PAX East. So
I mean, they're all really good.
yeah, and then you have Gamescom. But there are a lot of different conferences, not just E3, which kind of takes away all the, I guess, some steam away from E3. But E3 is like obviously the biggest one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either E3 or PAX East, I guess.
Yeah, I think the three major ones are E3, PAX East, and Gamescom.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah. So I guess that ends our E3 discussions. Anything? Is there anything else that you have for E3?
Not really. I mean, I think that's it.
So yeah, I guess one quick question. So who out of the major companies, who has the most to prove? I think it's gonna be Microsoft, obviously.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, if
I
if
have to agree
if
with
they
that.
come to E3 again and shit their pants, man, we're gonna be asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can move on.
Well,
God of War. We got some God of War discussion.
discussion, all that goodness.
Yeah. Hey,
Good
we have
question.
another viewer.
Start.
We have two viewers now. Hey, shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, appreciate the support or the viewing at least.
All right, so first, well, I guess we could say, how did you like God of War?
Um, I think I think IGN described it as a technical achievement in the gaming industry, and I mean I just have to agree with that. I mean the game is beautiful. Um, I rarely see a game like that being displayed that looks just as amazing as it did. And I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that I really liked about it. I mean, there were some things that I didn't like, but those were really, minor annoyances, just like any other game. But I mean, it's a great game.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the game. It was great. Probably one of the best games. Probably going to be the best game this year.
Game of the year,
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
probably going to be game of the year. But I mean, I enjoyed the graphics were great. Every realm was amazing. You know,
Yeah.
it was pretty amazing to see. And I will say though, for me, the bosses were not really that memorable. I mean,
Yeah.
there were a few bosses, but it wasn't up to like God of War standards. You know, big bosses and a lot of the bosses seemed reskinned and like as you go into different realms, you kind of get to like for example the troll giant. You fight the troll giant in like every realm, but it's basically like the same boss, but just different. Different powers. It's the same with attack move sets, and everything. So I think you could have done. You could have had a few more bosses in the main story. But other than that, and also too, why you're playing, you kind of because the story is really so good, you kind of forget the main purpose of the story, which is just to take your wife's ashes to the highest realm. But obviously the story, it's what happens between that's really captivating.
Yeah, like the whole bond between father and son.
Yeah, and just watching them grow and the relationship mature.
Also, Kratos's tie-in with his past
Yeah,
always,
that was pretty awesome.
yeah. I mean, I think one of my favorite moments was when he gets the Blades of Chaos. So,
Yeah, that was definitely a. I kind of knew that coming in, but the way they did it was great.
oh yeah, definitely. I like the whole upgrading, like like the armor.
It's kind of like an RPG element, but that was great.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good. That was a great addition. And
And also the for each weapons, the what's it called, the special attack. The ones where you hit like hold R1. I mean, hold L1 and press R1.
oh yeah, very satisfying. Yeah,
Those are awesome, especially the ones with the blades of chaos.
yeah, and
Both of
yeah,
them.
yeah, and it just feels really satisfying, to um, play with each different weapon. And I personally thought the Leviathan axe was badass.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when dude, I can't. You can never get tired of like recalling the axe.
Throwing it, yeah, and then calling it back.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah. When I first did it, I was actually like, "What?" But I mean, it was so cool. Like, I mean, I like that.
Yes, and then you can like throw it, and then once you start unlocking more and more powers, there's some cool stuff where you can like recall an attack. And there's also this one of the special moves where you can jump up in the air, grab the ask, and like just smash down with it.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome.
yeah. I've experimented with most of the combos and the I guess you could call finishers, but yeah, they were pretty neat, man. I like the way and there's a good amount to choose from too. So
Yeah. Have you beat all the Valkyries yet?
I have. Have you beaten all the Valkyries? Because I don't want to jump in.
No, no, yeah, I've only beaten because I just beat the game not too long ago, so I have to go back and beat the Valkyries. I've only beaten one. I managed to beat only one, but
So,
yeah, I need to level up more.
there's actually a pretty unique thing about defeating all the Valkyries. There's actually a crucial, uh, I guess you could say, point to the story. once you beat the Valkyries. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I guess if you don't beat the Valkyries, you won't know about it. So you have to beat the Valkyries to learn.
Yeah.
Um,
So I guess spoiler alert if you haven't played it yet. So we're gonna talk about the ending. Um, so what do you think about the ending?
um, I guess I can form it as a question. Uh, did it satisfy me? I think it really did. Um, like like you said that when you're playing the game, you kind of forget like the main purpose of spreading your mom's ashes on the toppest or on the you know the most top, I think, mountains or whatever.
The highest point in the realms?
Yeah, the highest point in the realms. Yeah, you kind of forget about that, but once you go and experience it, you actually learn revelations. Um, I don't know if you want me to talk about it now, but the whole foreshadowing and stuff kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this is a spoiler alert by the way.
Yeah, so I I'm not too shocked about his foreseen death, but I mean, I just thought it was going to happen anyways. And
Yeah,
but
we don't know where he's gonna.
got me though, the thing that got me was the whole Loki thing, because that was just out of the water. Like I would have never guessed it.
Yeah. So with the death, obviously at the very end, I guess it depicts Kratos died, and then snakes coming out of what's his name again, Atreus's mouth, and they're saying that if you know much about, if you know anything about Norse mythology, Loki is the father of the snake
Yeah.
game. I forget the name of the snake. It's like a long name. So, and also in the game, if you listen to like the lords of Odin, he says that the game, I mean, it says that the snake was cast back in time from, from some battle or whatever. So it looks like the whole thing, to me, it looks like the game was, just gonna set up for the next game.
Yeah. But you think these events are gonna be present in the sequel?
It
Or
might be. We might see Ragnarok in the next game.
yeah, because okay, if I remember correctly, I think they said that some winters have to pass, or it's like this one really long winter. I can't remember what, but when you finish the game, I think winter has started. So you're kind of in the process, I think.
Yeah, and also like yeah, like the painting on the wall shows it shows. I mean, this is speculation that Kratos is gonna die, but
Yeah,
we don't know how he's gonna die. Is he gonna die from
protecting.
Atreus?
Yeah,
Yeah, protecting, or is Atreus gonna kill him? We still don't know that yet.
yeah. I mean, that's. I thought that was really interesting for them to put it on there. I think it was you know, like kind of like a wow. I wasn't expecting this, but okay.
Yeah, so Atreus is half god. Well, I guess we can say a third god. I
Giant.
mean, a third giant and a third human.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
So
interesting.
I believe Atreus has the power to what? Like, was it read read minds or voices?
I think he can read the cipher. Yeah, no, I think his gift is like uh being able to read like all the different writings and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I forget what the technical name for it. It's like gift of something communication. I don't know, but yeah, he's gifted in some way.
Gift of something communication. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. And then we might see, who knows, we might see his mom in the next game. And
Yeah.
also, we do know that Freya is going to be a big part of the next game. obviously.
Yes. Well, she's actually a really important character in this game.
Yeah.
So
She's gonna be part of the game, and then obviously Odin, and also there were like I think it was 2 or 3 rounds that were locked that you couldn't go into,
Asgard, I think it was
and
Vanaheim.
Vanaheim and like Swasamheim.
Yeah, that one too. So that'll
So
be interesting. I believe those will be unlocked or available in the next one, hopefully.
I do know that what's it called again? Alpha, is it?
Alfheim.
Yeah, I think that's where the main gods are, like Odin and all that, in that realm.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna see Odin. We're gonna see Freya. Freya's gonna be a big part. Odin, and then also Thor looks like.
Dude, Thor. Can we talk about the secret ending already, or
Sure.
um? So apparently, what they go back home. It's like it triggers when you go back home and um go to sleep, and then there's sort of like this sudden scene where I can't remember if it says couple of years later or just years later, but there's Thor right there, and I mean he seems like he's pissed. Okay, but
Well, obviously, you killed his 2 sons.
yeah, but I mean we don't know if it's gonna go down like that though. I mean this is just like a like what like a dream of Atreus's. So
Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be a dream, but I think why they said it was a dream is because obviously that's just for you to go back and finish the game.
yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like finish all the stuff you didn't do. But yeah, it
So
could be. It could be a dream. Who knows?
yeah, I don't know. Like, is I mean, do you think that's how it's gonna go down? Uh, you
Uh,
having to battle Thor?
Um, no idea, dude.
I mean, that'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting fight, though.
I will say, once when you go home and it triggers that cutscene, right? It says years later, but Atreus is still the same size.
You know, I was actually talking to this with my friend, and that's exactly what I said. But I mean, it doesn't say, like the amount of years. It just says years. So I mean, it could just be a couple of years.
I mean, how old are we saying Atreus is gonna like? He looks like he's like 12, 10.
Yeah.
So we're saying years later. I mean, we will we can kind of infer that he would have grown up within that time. I mean, look at Ellie from The Last of Us.
What, a couple of years? Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's just something the
Well, this is
developers
just
just overlooked.
yeah, this is just possibly like, possible outcome. I mean, we don't know, but I
We
mean,
can also
it could have go that way. I mean, it could go differently. So
we can also be playing as Atreus also in the next game.
yeah, that'll be interesting. I kind of want to see how they do that. Like, kind of
Ah,
have it to where they have it like in The Last of Us, where you play as Ellie in most, in some levels. So you kind of play as Atreus um, in the next one.
or you can be playing as Atreus for most of the game and then play as Kratos. But I think a lot of people will probably be upset about that because everybody wants to play as Kratos.
Yeah. I guess if they just evenly, you know, split it up, like kind of have Atreus play in the most pivotal moments, and but majority of the game is, I mean, Kratos. I like to see maybe they incorporate something like that instead of having like playing as Atreus for most of the game. Because I could see a lot of people angry about that. I mean, it's but yeah, you need to really beat the Valkyries, man, to get that
I will. Just haven't
yeah.
gotten around to it.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah, I need to level up. Those freaking Valkyries are hard.
I mean, like the revel. Yeah, it's like a revelation when you beat the queen. It's kind of like a revelation, and it's definitely gonna tie into the sequel. So
Hmm,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
man, I don't know, man. I mean, we might just get to see our one of the most I don't know well known uh characters just die in the sequel, possibly.
yeah,
Like
but I feel like that would be so cliche though.
I feel like it would just be too early. Like I think Atreus needs to be I don't know just a little bit more older for him to take over though.
I guess you could say like father like son, because Kratos kills his father, so it would kind of be like, well, we won't be shocked if. Well, we'll be shocked. We will be shocked, but it's kind of like, well, like father like son,
Yeah, but
right?
what's going to be the reason for him to
Yeah, we don't know yet.
like? Would it just be like maybe being um I don't know brainwashed by like an enemy? I don't know. I mean that's really interesting.
And also, it seems like every realm or every like world has its own God of War. So, for example, in what do you call Greek mythology, right? Kratos, his where Kratos is from, Sparta. Um, he's the God of War there, and then in here in what they call that? What they call the name again? Midgard or whatever.
Yeah, Midgard.
Tyr is the God of War in this realm.
Yeah. Supposedly, I think what he's dead.
Yeah, so Tyr's dead. So apparently, this looks like maybe Kratos will die also.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also subjective if you consider them as heroes or not, too.
I don't think Kratos considers himself as a hero.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? Do you think what Kratos like, what's that guy's name? Boulder,
Yeah,
whatever.
Baldur.
Yeah, Balder. Do you think it was justified for him to kill him? Or I mean, obviously he was gonna kill uh what's her name? Freya.
Freya.
I mean, I think Kratos, did what he had to do.
Yeah,
You know?
so if you weren't really paying attention to like what's his name, the head talking head, I'm forgetting his name. You know
Uh,
the guy, the head
yeah,
you
yeah,
that
the headless. I mean, not the headless, but like the body. Like, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
yeah, if you're not really paying attention to his stories, you kind of don't understand why Baldur is so hell bent on killing his mom. But yeah, I think if it was justified for Kratos to kill him, to be honest, I really don't know. I feel like, well, I think the reason why Kratos decided to kill him is because of, you know, uh, Freya pretty much saved his son
Yeah,
and really helped him out through his journey. So I think it was probably justified. But you see what happened after. So
yeah. I mean, he basically made another enemy right at that spot. Um,
to be honest, maybe it was just me, but I thought Kratos was gonna like have sex with Freya. I was just waiting for it. Because like in every God of
I
War,
didn't,
you have like a sex scene,
yeah,
right?
I didn't think we were gonna go that far. But
I know, but I mean, I was just thinking though, in every God of War scene, right? There's always like some sex scene. So I was thinking maybe.
I mean, you got to change it up. So
Yeah, apparently Kratos is
He's not as savage as he used to be. He's turned away from his old ways.
Yeah. Mm. I mean, he's got his son with him, man. I mean, you can't really blame
Yeah,
him.
that's true. That's true. Son, boy, go wait outside. Me and Freya have some business to take care of.
in the freaking turtle house.
Yeah. Boy, look away. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for God of War.
Yeah. Great game. I
Yeah.
think, I mean, definitely
Game of the year?
worthy.
Dude, watch freaking. I'm gonna be so pissed because you know that some stupid Nintendo game is gonna probably take Game of the Year because of Nintendo fans.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that, but this game is definitely gonna. I think this game, man. I mean, it's just too good. It's gonna take all the awards and everything. Definitely.
And that's gonna be, yeah, it's probably gonna be best E3, best PlayStation game, best story,
Possibly best soundtrack because it had a great soundtrack.
yeah, best soundtrack, best graphics.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's probably game of the year, at least in the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's performance as Kratos was spot on.
Yeah,
boy.
Somebody count how many times he says "boy" in the story.
You know, there's like a compilation on YouTube for all the times he said it, and I watched the entire video.
Damn, how long was it?
Like almost 3 minutes long.
Damn. Dude, I wonder if Atreus, let's say hypothetically, Atreus kills Kratos, would he get the ashes on him?
Ashes?
I mean, like, you know, like the white skin, the pale skin.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot to bring this up, but I actually did not know Kratos had like the instant healing abilities. Like, you know, when that boss fight with him and Balder.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a god.
Yeah, I know, but we never saw that in the previous games.
That is true. We never did see that.
So that was interesting.
And we still don't know how he got to this realm also. Because technically he died in God of War 3. But he survived. Yeah. Maybe that's where his healing powers comes from.
I mean, it's just like intense. Like he just freaking, all the injury, everything just went away. He just healed himself.
Yeah, so he might have gotten that from the other realm.
Yes.
And yeah, you also see the scar on his stomach. I don't know if you've seen that, where he stabbed himself from God of War 3, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
So it looks like he healed himself there. And then, yeah, I think the developer said we're just gonna have to wait to the next game before they show like how he got there and everything.
Yeah, but I'm interested, man.
Yeah,
all the secrets have to come out, so just waiting. Right, wait.
But anyways,
yeah, are you going to replay the game?
Yeah, I'm gonna go beat the Valkyries and get all the. I'm gonna try to platinum the game.
Nice. Is your first platinum or?
My first? No, I have multiple platinums. Wow. I have like 7 or 8. Actually, I need to go back and platinum. What's that game called? Hellblade. I only have like one more trophy to unlock.
Yeah, I think I've only platinum 2 games, but I mean, there's just a lot of time, a lot of time in it. But this is
depends on the game.
This is definitely worth it. I think it's a blast to try to get all the trophies.
And not only that, I mean, you also get more, like you get all the endings and more from the story.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I basically topped out all the, like all of the weapon upgrades, all
Yeah,
the
that's what I want to do. Top that out.
the
You guys
highest
can,
level, I think is like a level 8. So
yeah, and I might also beat it on Give Me God of War. I think if you play on the New Game Plus, you get to keep all your stuff from the previous game. I'm not sure about that though. I don't know if you have to like start it all over completely.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it, but
Well, I'm glad this game doesn't have, like uh, getting trophies for every difficulty.
yeah, that'll be really tough.
Yeah. I'm glad it just has, pick whatever you want, but not the hardest one.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I think that's pretty much it. What we got for the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you guys
Yes,
for those 2 viewers out there. Appreciate it.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, we're gonna be back though. We're probably gonna review. I know we're probably gonna review all the major conferences, so Sony's, Microsoft, and maybe one of the other ones like EA or Bethesda or one of those ones.
Definitely Nintendo. You need to put Nintendo in there.
Are you gonna
Probably
do that? Are you gonna do that by yourself? Because I'm not
not
planning on doing it.
like it's gonna be like a dedicated, segment.
I don't
So,
know. Maybe.
it depends on how it goes.
Do you want to do it live or you want to do it like after?
I think we should do it after, and they'll be better.
Okay. All right.
Because live, I think it'd just be better if we do it after.
All right. I don't care. Anyways,
I guess
well,
we close.
definitely. Like I said, man, shout out to those 2 guys who are watching. We're gonna try to. We really don't know the schedule yet for the podcast, but we definitely them probably once a week, but we haven't decided on a day. So, you have your outro.
Thank you guys for watching. We hoped you liked this live stream. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for future, I guess, live streams, and we'll see you guys next time.
Definitely. All right. See ya.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right.